Hello and welcome back to Green Power Plays Modern Skyblock 2. A few quick changes. I'm not going to talk as much as last episode. Well, I mean, I'm going to talk for the full 20 odd minutes of the episode, but there's going to be more. I've taken down the greenhouse. It was stupid. I've got this set up in little 3x3 chunks. Each chunk has a worm, so that keeps it hydrated and gets it growing. Which I figure was probably the better way to go. And I've set up a little melon and pumpkin farm on this side. I'm absolutely swamped with these frickin'... Oh, he's dead. Absolutely frickin' swamped with all of these sheep. And it's really starting to annoy me. So I've been killing them occasionally when I feel like it. Just going to swap out this stupid broken sword for something... I'll take Barrel's sword. Thank you. I made a little kind of house for this water wheel. Did some chisel and bitting, just a smidge. Yeah, and these are just some spruce wood planks that I chiseled into stair shapes. Yeah, it's a thing. But this is my favourite part about the immersive engineering mod, is the fact that these are your power cables. So you can actually have like a proper power cable set up like this. So what I've got is kinetic dynamo, which is sending power up to my little LV capacitor. This is a little battery box, which is sending all the stuff around to other, the rest of my area. So if I ever need any, like if I get automatic farm set up, I've got power that directs there. And then I've got two cables going down here, because I actually did this wrongly, but cable going down here to a little relay, which goes into this, and this is now powered, which is great because it means we can... our combustion stuff is super easy to do. That's it. That's all I've done. However, today we are going to modernize this. We're going to use vectors. We're going to use a mob masher. It's no longer going to be a drop. It's just going to be a big area down here with vectors that are going to push all of the mobs into one little spot where they'll get ground up by the mob masher, and will get us, hopefully, some good drops. And I'll set up a little storage drawer area like this over there to collect all of the stuff. So we'll just see if it'll work. My only worry that I have is at the moment the easiest and best way I have to move items around is the Embers item pipes, which, I don't know, I've heard have issues. So we're going to start by doing a mob masher, which I have everything for. So bam. 3 diamonds, block of redstone, block of iron, iron spikes, which take a block of iron, and 3 iron swords, and then an iron sword on top. So pretty expensive. Good thing about this, though, is that it does not take any RF. It does not take flux or power at all, which is kind of interesting. It just takes... we'll get them all, 32 of them. Yes. It just takes a redstone signal, so we can just hook it up to a lever and all will be well. I'm trying to find where I've put my book. Actually, no, it's over here. I've got stuff everywhere at the moment. What we might do today is we might also make the indexer. I wonder if I have everything I need to do for that. Indexer. Stone burnt, which means I need a resonator? Is that right? Do I need a resonator to make this? Resonator. Resonator. Refractory wax. Around a hardened coal block. I think they've changed that. I think that was easier to make back in the day. So, resonator. Refractory wax, which means we get that from a molten comb, which we get some simmering infernal. I have to do some bee breeding. Gonna have to do some bee stuff. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for my quest book. Anyone see a quest book? There's my blaze powder. That's been missing. Oh, it's not there. It's very confusing. There's freaking sheep everywhere. Really getting on my nerves. Where the hell is this freaking book? Unless I put it over here. Nope. Not there. Book. So even at any point. Am I completely blind? I tend to lose this book fairly easily. You know, I think I've lost the book. No idea where it's gone. Anyway. So, now that we have these vectors, these don't require anything. They just, yeah, see. They're kind of slow. But they just move you along, which is fine. See if I can just, there we go. And we got another frozen in. Cool. So, what we need to do then, I'm not sure how this is going to work, but I need to knock this entire mob spawner down. I'm curious about the best way to do that. I think I'm just going to have to climb on top and just hack it down from the top down. Alright, let's get this done. Alright, so just putting the final touches on our little spawning platform. I just need to put a lid on it. Have I got a lid? I don't have a lid. Out of way. Okay, so you'll notice I'm bouncing around. I got slime boots from a what do you call it? What do you call them? This thing, quest book reward. I found my quest book. Yeah, I got it from a reward bag. I don't know, spruce. No spruce. Yeah, so now when I fall long distances, I bounce a lot. I also kind of redid this a little bit, so I put the capacitor at the top of the thing, so that just feeds its way down. I can't remember actually, did I do that on camera or not? And I fed this down into my carpenter and my squeezer, so I can make seed oil, that goes in here. Now, here's an annoying thing, right? I thought I'd make a bee attractor just so I could start getting some bees. So I put the recipe in here, and it doesn't work. I don't know. The problem with this pack is there's not a lot of information out about it because it's still relatively new. Yes, good. It's still relatively new, so we just have a little bit of a pause there. Still relatively new, so there's not a lot of information. The only thing, the only thing I could find is that the author of the pack said that the bee attractor doesn't work, and that the best thing to use is a Hivasynth from Botania, which means we need a petal apothecary and all of these things. So that's a little bit further off, which is really annoying because the bee attractor, it was just this. So I had all of the ingredients for it. It's bronze, bit of wood, and impregnated casing in here. You fill it full of seed oil, bit of bish bash bosh. Get yourself a bee attractor. Then you just make sure the bee attractor is full of oil, of seed oil. And then voila, you get yourself bees. It's never that easy though, is it? So now I can't do that. I need to use the Hivasynth. So that means we're going to have to do some Botania at some point. Now, the best thing about this little mob platform, or this mob spawner, which I'll talk about in a second, other than the fact that it does not require earth, which is good, because at the moment, 256 RF, that little water wheel creates. So that is 256 redstone flux per tick. So what that means is you're looking at 700, I think that's 3 ticks a second, something like that. So about 750 RF per second, which is not too bad. Good for some early game generation that hasn't really done me wrong yet. But the best thing about it is that it makes it super, super quick to use our combustion chamber, because we can just sit there spamming the button and it'll just keep combusting, which has been really, really good for making. We needed redstone for some things. I can't remember what it was for. What do we need the redstone for? I don't care anymore. That's a bit defeatist. Put you there, and I'll knock you out. Do I have any torches? No, but I do have coal. Not the best use of coal, but I'll make a stack of torches. Mini coal. So put you there. But I could have just used slabs here, but meh. So the plan for this, that looks good, and then we jump off and we go boing. Whee! Boom. 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 Okay, so the plan is we have a, what is this, 7 by 7, I think? Yes, it's a 7 by 7 spawning chamber. And if I go grab my vectors, I'll show you how I'm going to make this work. I double checked it. Turns out unless Emosewa. I think that's how you say his name. Can't remember. The guy who makes the pack, unless he has changed it so that the mob masher doesn't count as a player kill. The good thing about these vector plates is that they do count as a player kill. So, I mean, the good thing about the mob masher is that it does count as a player kill. So, plan is, I'll just get some torches up on the walls for now, because I'm going to have to take the rest of them off. Should be enough. Boop. And boop. Did that even get me while I was in midair? Oh. Okay, so this will even work for any flying mobs. So if we get blizzards or something like that. I'm hoping this will work. Hang on. So we're going to funnel them using these vector plates into this middle chamber. I am going to be one short. I'm already aware of that, so I have to make some more. Yep. So mob spawns, goes boop, gets pushed into there, and then gets pushed into the mob masher, which is going to be right here. I just need to make one more vector plate, which is annoying. I made a heap of redstone, so we've got 64 here, and I think there's about half a stack or something hanging out in here. Oh, no. Oh, I must have used it, of course. I used it to make the last load of vector plates. So, slime balls. Let's have a look de vector. So this will mean that we can generate, what are we missing? Sugar. Which is in here, one more sugar. Very much looking forward to getting this back up and running, and to iron. I actually think... I think I am very, very low on iron. Damn. Yeah, because the grinder took so much iron. I've got blaze powder on me. I do have blaze powder and some rotten flesh. Just quickly make some more iron. I'm really sorry to do this, sheepy. But you're actually just really in my way. So take the gunpowder out. We need blaze powder and we need rotten flesh. Cool. And that'll make us some of that. Got so much stuff in this bloody inventory. Just kills me. Okay, get rid of the rotten flesh. I need 2 iron. So once I'm still making copper. Oh my god, that means peeps, you go away. That means that I have run out of this stuff. How am I doing? Boop. So the next alchemical dust I want to get is, I want to see if I can get to this tertius, because once we get to that, we'll be killing it. So a palace crystal, which means we need lapis and an atomic reconstructor. That's fine. A glowstone, which is combust that. So the vile dust, which is the soul sand, but that's fine. I have plenty of netherrack to make that. The quartz 2000. Oh, I need dark matter for that. Okay, so tertius, and then alchemical gold. So that is absolutely fine as well. We can do that. As long as I've got a gold and glowstone. So that's fine. Atomic reconstructor, I don't think is that expensive. So we need steel, resonating red crystal, which is an ender shard. That's fine. Ender shard's just made from a glass cutter and an ender pearl. So we can do that. A lens. Pregnated sticks around a mana lens. Mana lens is mana steel. Man, we're a little bit far away from that. So mana steel, we need to infuse iron into a mana pool. All right, so our next episode is going to be in Britannia. That will be the plan, I think. So I'll grab some of this. We need to start smelting you up. Put you in there. We've got heaps. I'm going to need heaps of iron, so I may as well just leave that going. So, yes, the next step, I think, is that we're going to set up some Britannia. I'll set up a little Britannia area over there. So I kind of picture we'll have this really should be over here. But what I'm thinking, right, is eventually I'm going to take this. I'm going to put it kind of in the middle here. Because I'm going to build a little house with a river that flows down over the water wheel. That's kind of my plan. Industrial area is going to spread over onto this side. So that will be my ember stuff. I'm going to pump all the ember stuff up from the bottom here all the way up here. I'm going to have a little Britannia agriculture kind of area over here. I'll try to confine all the sheep over there. Industrial area. This will kind of be a bit of a workspace. Eventually, all of this stuff in the center will move this way. That means the mob farm will be further away, but that's okay. Yeah, Mom. He had it coming. Where is the... Am I blind? it's still making copper. Ugh. Okay. I'll tell you what. I will come back when we are ready to go. Okay, got the iron. Finish off this last. What have I done wrong? I could have sworn that was the recipe. Yes. Oh, sugar. Alright, only needed 1, but it makes 8, so that's okay. We'll have some vector plates. Actually, we could extend this by 1, which we might do. We'll see how well this works for now. Oh, that was good. Alright, so okay, before I put that in there, I'll get my masher. Now I'm hoping that the masher also collects mob drops. That's a difficult one there. So, would you just get rid of you? Okay, so if I just... Okay, so it's hard to walk against. And put you there. And then hopefully we can just put just an oak plank there for now. I'm worried that that's not actually blocking the light. It's impossible to tell because of the... it's not going to say that stuff spawns on the vector plates, I don't think. Like light-wise, I'm not going to get my little thing. So let's do this. Okay, so that's going. I wonder if I just do this. I'll run away, and I'll let that run for a bit and see what happens. I need to get at least 24 blocks away. Alright. It's been about 10 minutes. Let's hope I can hear no mobs. I can hear mobs. But they're not getting mashed. What's going on? Why? Why not? Okay. It's a bit of an interesting one. First of all, that's not a lot of mobs. Second of all, it's not mashing them. Wrong thing. Thank you. Why are you not working? I've got no room in my inventory. Story of my freaking life. Can't even hit them. Okay. Okay. This is very, very strange and very confusing me. Is it a reason because of this? Is it just not getting pushed into them? Aha! Okay. Now it's working. So if I'm seeing right, the drops are just getting placed on the ground. Okay. Right, so we need to figure out a way to actually collect the drops. So the masher is working. It just needs 2 block high. I wonder if that's going to affect the spawns at all. I feel like it would. I'm just wondering if I put, say, a torch here. Maybe a torch right here. So let's have a look at some of these drops. Ow. Whoa, that did some damage. Okay. So we need... I think there's one from actually additions. I think it's like an item collector or something. And it just poofs it from midair. My question is, I'm willing to bet I'm not going to be able to make it without an empowerer. That's gonna be my guess. Can't even see it anywhere. Knife blade, knife handle, fermenting barrel, compost, item laser relay, energy laser relay, fluid laser relay, item laser relay. Needs an atomic reconstructor. Okay, so it all starts in the energy laser relay, which is obsidian, thingy, an advanced coil, a Restonia crystal, which is a basic coil, which requires Restonia. Let's see. Vacuum hopper. Does that exist? Item vacuum. Lead and an item pipe. Okay. Let's try that out. 4 lead and an item pipe. I'm pretty sure we can get that working. Again, probably going to be a longish episode. Let me know in the comments if these long episodes are not to your liking. I'm trying to do at least one thing. Item pipe. I think that's what it wanted, wasn't it? An item pipe. We could just totally make this. Boop. I have no idea how this is going to work. Let's just run a bit of a test here. If I place this... What if I place this here? What happens? Okay. Whoa. So it goes into it. And then... Where does it go after that? Okay. So it has an internal thing. So... I wonder if it would work from up here. If I do this. Well, that obviously doesn't work. Okay. Like this way? Well, frickin' dingus. What's the distance on this thing? Okay. Okay, if I put that there, put an item up it there. That very, very clearly does not suck items. If I do that. No. If I do this. Wow, that's it. It's not great, really. It's not great. How would I do this, then? I wait for the game to load. How am I going to do this? Do that. Nope. It's trying. You can see it trying. I mean, it's failing. So what? Okay. Whoa! Pressed all the buttons and it went wrong. Let's hope it pops back up. Yes. No. Hang on. Okay, accidentally pressed a strange button then. Ow. Okay. Been killed by my own mob masher. Okay, so I want to go at mob, because this is mob grinding utils. Mob fan upgrades, absorption radius upgrades. Yeah, so that's well away anything that we might be able to do. So this must be all that's in here. So the other idea is we could just make the fans and push them into iron spikes, I guess. We could do that. Or we could keep the vectors and push them into spikes as well. Yeah. This is more difficult than I was assuming it would be. So what if I do this? Let's just try that. Let's say I have some experience orbs coming in. I think this only sucks at a 1 block. Yeah, that's rubbish. Crap. No good at all. Okay. Bear with me for a bit. Okay, so here it is. The item collector. This is what I was looking for. So an ender pearl, hopper, and some obsidian. I have 3 obsidian. I can make a hopper. Question is, do I have any ender pearls? I feel like I should have 1. I have 4. Okay, so let's steal some iron then. I say steal. It's mine. I don't know, I've got some iron on me already. So let's quickly make a quick and dirty hopper. Need 1 of these. That one. There. Yes, thank you. Put you there. And I'm pretty... No. Obsidian. So I get my chisel. So it turns out that if you chisel obsidian, you can break it with any pickaxe, which is why I had it like that. So I can just chisel it into regular obsidian. And then... Ice bucket challenge, yes. Do that and turn it into an item collector. Now... My hope is that I can do something like have that set up there. Let's just see if we can. Gonna put you at. Right, just go away. All of the things. Okay, good. I need to get you off. Yep. No. Okay, I need to go from the back. Holding shift and right click, I can pick up chests. If I put that there, put the item collector on top of it. Now, I think this should work. Yes. Yes. Okay, hang on. What's something that's definitely not in there? Blaze powder is definitely not in there. If I do this, is it there? It's there. Brilliant. So this should work. Let's get rid of this. Yes, fine. Waypoints. My death points. Yes, hello. Hello, game. Thanks. Good. Okay, so this should work fine. Provided that stuff can spawn in there, which is my other worry. So let's give this a little bit of time. And we'll see if this is working. You know what? I'll give it a little bit of time and I'll try and free up the inventory space in there. Get rid of you. All of this stuff can go back in here. Oh, you may be wondering about this is. I got excited, but as you can see, it's not a full block. It's just made to look like a full block. I don't even know. Pickaxe stone. Whatever. It's a stupid thing. Made me all excited that I got some diamond, but nope. Nope. I'm going to break it. It's going to disappear, and I don't care because it's not a real block of diamond. I have noticed, actually, the later on you go in the game, the better the reward, the loot chests seem to be. So I've started getting some better things in our loot chests, which is good. Food, so you go in there. Boop. You're a machine, so you go there. You're a useless machine, but you're a machine nonetheless. Alright. Let's just free up this a little bit. Aha! We have an Enderman spawned there. But he's not getting mashed. Okay, does this need to be 3 high for the Enderman to be mashed? Yes. And he dropped an Ender Pearl, and I got the Ender Pearl. Oh, yeah, boy. So, the plan is we're going to put this item collector on the back of a drawer controller, and we're going to fill this full of drawers. So, the only thing, I'm just worried, I'll get rid of these. And I'll just put little mini torches over here, because I don't want heaps of light, just need enough light so that I'm not constantly battling mob spawns over here. So, what's that on the ground? XP. So this also causes the mobs to drop XP, but we have no way of collecting that yet. We will. Alright. I'm going to just organize some stuff for a little bit, and then I'll come back with you when I can see the mob spawner actually working. Alright, so we've made some changes to our little mob spawner. The major change we did is we replaced all of this with dark glass. And I know this looks a little bit weird, but I just realized halfway through building it that I didn't have enough to fill the whole space. So I've just made this. Kind of looks like a squid. This means there's full space around the spawner for everything to hit and spawn into. You'll notice my game is jumping around quite a bit. I want you to look up in the top right hand corner where it says mem, and it's about to hit 99. Okay, so it's actually going okay. I had a huge issue while I was trying to build this. Every time I hit 98%, my game would freeze for about 3 seconds as it cleared the memory, but now it looks like it's handling it a lot better. I might have to quit out of this and load it up again. Now, hopefully, the good thing about dark glass, it's very easy to make. It's just glass and sand, which you smelt and then combine with some ink sacs, so some black dye. It gives you black glass. The cool thing about it is it does not let any light in, but you can still see through it. So if I stand here for long enough, we'll start to see there's a zombie spawn. He'll get mob grounded, and then it goes straight into there, which is fantastic. We can upgrade this mob masher with a beheading upgrade. Actually, I don't know if that's actually in it. It looks like, yeah, it was actually taken out in this version. But you can see it's working very well. So the next step is to set up the storage drawers and stuff, which is my next job. Good thing about this is we do get Enderman spawning. Why isn't he taking damage? That's all right. It'll figure itself out in the end. And I have enough vector plates, or I can make some more vector plates, and I'll make this spawning platform a lot larger. Or make some more dark glass. There we go. There goes some golems and an Enderman. Bam. Getting minced up good and proper. So that is good. We now have a perfectly automated player kill ready mob system, which is great. And the more I move out this way, the more efficient we become, the more I kill these freaking sheep. I have heard that if you go down to Y level 16 and build your mob farm, it's amazing. Might do that at some point. Not right now, because we've just built this. And next episode, we're going to work on Botania. We can start getting some magical flower rubbish nonsense going. But until then, hopefully this episode wasn't like an hour long. If it is, I apologize, unless you really enjoy it, in which case, yay. click the like button if you're enjoying the series. I would love to know. Yeah, give me some comments if you are enjoying it. I really like playing it. I was really had my misgivings about it at the start, but I'm loving it at the moment. So thanks very much for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next episode of Modern Skyblock 2. And there's a pause, just to end the episode. I'll end the episode. There we go. I'm ending the episode now. Bye-bye.